Hello, my name is Minister Claudette Monet, elect lady of Smoking for Jesus Ministry. So what we're doing at the ministry is called the Daniel Fast. And the Daniel Fast is a 21-day fast where we abstain from meats and seafood. And I know that's a lot for a lot of people to even think about, but the spiritual benefits of this fast far outweigh giving up meat. So we don't like to think about what we're giving up. We think about what we actually going to acquire during this time. The Daniel fast goes from January 11th, which has started already, through January 31st. With the Daniel fast, we have learned that fasting and prayer will help us get over a lot of hurdles in our life, some challenges, some temptations that you really could not get over. But the Daniel fast will help you to focus on God, because during that time your mind is a lot clearer, because you're not worried about what food you're going to eat next. And the only thing that you do know is that you will be eating vegetables. You will be eating all the fruit that you want. And you will be eating things like whole grains and nuts and stuff like that. And this fast is not only a spiritual fast, it is a physical fast also, where you're detoxing your entire system. So during this time, we don't like to think of it as something negative or drudgery or things that we're giving up, but we are thinking about it as a time where we can come together as a body and fast and focus on certain topics. And our topics, we give them out every week for the week, so that we can have something that we know we're going to pray about. Pray at 6 a.m. in the morning, at noon, and 6 p.m. And we know that's a lot of time. So if you can choose one of those times, what might be better for you, to do a 6 a.m. prayer or 6 p.m. or noon, whichever one is better for you, but to pray the topics. And also read the book of Daniel, where the fast is coming from Daniel chapter 9 and Daniel chapter 10. In that particular 2 chapters, Daniel talks about how he sought the Lord. And he was serious about seeking the Lord, and he repented during that time. He repented for not only his sins, but the sins of his people. And how many of us know that a lot of times we have to not only repent of sins for ourselves, but for our children, for our loved ones, and a lot of people that we do influence. So it's always a good thing to pray and fasting. There is truly benefits from prayer and fasting, so that when you get hungry or when you think about what you have missed, then you go and you pray and say, okay, God, what do you have for me? And you don't have to be on the floor for no 15, 20 hours, or 15 or 20 minutes, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, if that's what you got, to hear the voice of God, so he can give you that peace that surpasses understanding. So sometimes we do different recipes, and this year we have been sending out some suggestions of the different things that you can eat. I find that during the Daniel fast, I cook so much different food, because I don't have to worry about what goes with meat. And you know, that's what our whole problem is spiritually. We are always trying to put something together instead of allowing God to give us the things that he wants. All of those things, God made those fruit from the ground. All those supposed to be nourishment for us. Now, we're not against meat. If you're vegan, that's fine. We like meat or whatever, but we don't mind sacrificing. We should never mind sacrificing that for revelation from God. We need revelation. You need revelation to know how to deal with those children. You need revelation when those teenagers seem to have gotten their own mind, you need revelation on how to talk to them. Because a lot of times you'll go off because of their behavior and you're not using wisdom. So fasting is good. Prayer is good. But we must pray and fast. You can't just fast and not pray, or pray and not fast during this time. So that's what we want to do. We want to do our prayer and fasting. It's 21 days. It's 3 weeks. 3 weeks without meat. And sometimes some people continue on the fast. But we like to go back to our meat, so we do. We do all of that in moderation. And this is not a strict rule thing that we're going about, but we're asking everybody, let's join in. Let's be on one accord. Let's be unified and talk to God during this time. Because the Spirit, it speaks expressly. All the time the scriptures say the Spirit speaks expressly. But can we hear? This is the time for you to clean out your spiritually dull ears and hear the voice of God.